Back. I know nobody's here. We just got off of Candor's. Candor had a members only that was hysterical, you guys. So if you guys want to check out Candor's members only live, it's fucking hysterical. We had Bernice on. Bernice. You guys, I want to do this. I want to watch that podcast with Joe because it's been brought to my attention that there's a lot of details in that podcast that we might be interested in. So we can watch it. I know nobody's here. Am I even live? Let's see. I'll give you guys a second. I was gonna come back on at like 6:30. But I'm tired. Let's see. Am I live? On. Hold on, guys. I don't even know if I'm live. Oh, I am live. Okay, I'm live. 2 watching. Hi, guys. All right, we're back. Okay, we're back. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch this because I want to watch it. This Joe podcast. If you guys didn't hear me, go check out Candor. Please give him a subscribe, a share. He had a great members only live and stuff. Give me a second. I know nobody's here. Let me pause that. Okay, hold on. Okay. What up, Kathy? Kathy, how about Candor? That was funny as shit, wasn't it? That was great. That was great. I had to yell at Amy Jones. She caught me off guard. She was like, Michelle, you like that the marching shit. I was like, Amy Jones, what the fuck is wrong with you? Shut the fuck up. We're gonna watch this. If I can find it. All right. This is gonna be boring as fuck. This is gonna be boring. I know you guys just had a great time, but I need to do this. I was either gonna go out for retail therapy, but I think I'm gonna go for retail therapy tomorrow. I think I need tomorrow. I need to get an outfit. Oh, excuse me, you guys. I'm sleepy, but it's too early for me to go to bed, and we're gonna hang out. I'm pulling this up. Sorry, guys. Please deal with me. I don't care if I piss everyone off. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Has anyone seen our Joe since I called him out today? He better be in hiding. Chasing gear with job topo blah 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 blah. Now, how long is this? This is 39 minutes long. We're gonna go through it and we're gonna listen to it. Joe, you're not telling us the whole truth. Do you know Karen McKay?
Welcome to the second series of the Job Oppo podcast, Changing Gear, where we'll discuss the challenges and opportunities that surround veteran employment.
It's going to be very boring.
Sector influencers, speak with top Oppos and others that are willing and able to offer their advice to our community. Please enjoy.
As always, Dominic O'Sullivan, and I'm delighted today to be joined by Joe Paul, who is a US Army veteran living over here in the UK, and we're going to talk specifically about his transition from the military, slightly different to what we normally get, and challenges. But Joe, welcome onto the podcast.
Thank you very much for having me, Dominic. It's a pleasure.
So listen, when we have people on the podcast, straight away people can usually tell by the accent which part of the country they originally hailed from or what have you. But I'm at a loss here, so I wouldn't
Oh, where you from, Joe?
understand all the different regional accents in the US. Where's home? Where is back home?
So I was born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, but I now call home, if I were to return, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. That's why you don't act B more. You act PA.
Okay, cool. And take me back to the young Joe Paul. What was the pull and the attraction initially for you joining the U.S. Army?
Honestly, it was just the simple fact that I wasn't happy in the academia world, so I just knew that I needed to find a different avenue or pathway. So
I'm going to pause this real quick. Actually, no.
I decided when I was in my 11th grade year in high school, that I wanted to do something more with my life. So I joined the Army on the delayed entry program.
He joined the Army.
Now, obviously, quite a lot of people in this country.
Pause. Commentary.
As you say, the non-academic route kind of don't really like school, kind of easily distracted, want to get away from that, and the pull of the military is obviously there and I count myself in that bracket as well. What was the biggest shock for you when you first joined up? Compared to your home life, at that point, what was the biggest change that you got hit with straight away?
I think it was, being integrated immediately with people from all different walks of life, all different backgrounds, plus the variety of reasons, that people made the decision to actually enter the Army.
Now, if you look back on it now, and obviously probably wouldn't have been so much aware of that at the time.
Commentary, more commentary and some more commentary.
But do you look at the transition out of the Army in a similar kind of way, that actually you're now in a new environment, you're surrounded by different people who got to the same place but by very different kind of journeys? Do you see a parallel in that now?
I do. I honestly do. And, drawing back on some of those lessons learned as an 18-year-old, they've helped me integrate here more effectively.
So listen, the process of coming out of the U.S. Army compared to what we'll all be familiar with in terms of transitioning out of the military here in the UK, when you're in, are you kind of fully aware of what's available to you? Is there a very,
Okay, so the thing is that weird is that he was a U.S. veteran, but then relocated. So he was never, I don't think he was
strong
ever,
sort of structure and process for
a British vet, but
for leaving the military.
He we're just gonna listen.
And kind of just describe what that looks like from the inside.
So from the inside, anybody that is going to leave any branch of the U.S. military, there is a congressional mandate that requires those individuals to go through the transition assistance program, which is a 10-day long transitional process. So what you do is you go to various classes, you learn resume writing skills, you do mock interviews, you learn how to build your LinkedIn profile.
Oh, I did that in 9th grade.
You learn how to start your networking. You learn how to start the after military benefits process. So it's a very in-depth 10-day transition program.
But at what stage does that
Very in-depth
kick in? I mean, I'm assuming that's not the last 10 days before you leave the military. At what point do you access that kind of support?
So someone that is leaving the military without retirement can access it 1 year out. Retirees can access it 2 years out. So I was about a year out, and I went through multiple sessions because there were things that I missed in various workshops or that I wanted to reinforce. So as you had the ability to attend multiple sessions, as long as your command was willing to let you go for the day.
Sure, and there's a lot of similarities, I think, with our own kind of career transition partnership and what's there. But I suppose
So it's pretty much you get out of the army, right? You've went into the army at 18 years old. Okay. They usually, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into the recruiter shit. I don't want to do it. Sometimes it's not very good. Sometimes it is. And then you go in the army and you get out of the army and you're like, well, I'm fucking out of the army. I got PTSD and I'm 30 years old. What the hell am I going to do with the rest of my goddamn life? So what happens is they probably kind of like teach you how to transition back to everyday life from once being in the army. Okay. It's like a halfway house almost, but for veterans.
Take us back to the point, you've made the adaptation, you've gone into the military, you've had a fairly, like everyone, you have ups and downs career, but you get to that point. What was the decision for you? What brought about the decision in the end to say, okay, I kind of want to move on. There's something else for me to do. Can you remember back to that point? Was there a particular thing that happened that thought, that's made me think differently?
Oh yeah, I can vividly remember. My parents were over visiting in Germany, and we had a field training exercise. And while I was out on the exercise, I just realized that my body is not able to handle this the way that it had been in the past. And I just felt like I really need to start thinking about myself. My personal well-being, and then also my family, because I spent 22 years there, and
22 years. So he was in for 22 years before he decided to get out. Okay, that's not enough though.
Yes, I gained another family, but I was missing my family.
Yeah, and I suppose when we go in, we're young, right? We're 18, we live in the moment. Kind of, as you say, you gain that family. But as you get older, slightly different priorities, relationships, your own family become, the focus as well. If you kind of look back on that 22 years, and I never like to say to people, what's the highlights, what's the lowlights, because sometimes the lowlights are the funniest parts and the bits that kind of we tell stories about. But I kind of wonder, is there something that you think had the strongest influence on you, or remains the kind of
Hold on. Let me read this again for you guys. He relocated from Germany to the UK with his British wife and lost the security of employment opportunities within the US federal system. He found it difficult getting any preference at the local USAF bases in Suffolk area, and without a ready-made network, he had to find his feet fast.
The thing that's stuck with you for a long, and it could be a person and their conversation with you, or it could be an event. Could you look back on that and say the strongest influence from the military on your career?
Yeah, I think it was actually my first duty assignment. I was assigned to a long range surveillance unit.
Question: podcasters out there in the UK, have you never talked to a American veteran before? What is so fancy about this dude?
And
we'll get there.
Some of the non-commissioned officers, that were within the unit, me being a young soldier coming, I would say, not valuing authority at that particular point in time. Some of the, I would say, boot in the backside conversations, behind the woodshed boots, they really shaped me and molded me, and they actually, helped me understand, not only about authority, but understand the true Army values, and why they're not just important to us.
Commentary. I know this is extremely boring. There's a method to my madness. I know you guys think I'm stupid, but don't worry.
When we're serving, but why they're important to us, for the remainder of our lives.
Yeah, and I suppose those lessons we learn as young men, angry young men, energetic, boisterous, whatever we want to call that. I always say to my kids, I wasn't born 50. I kind of went through some of these growing up things and some of these realizations as well. But yeah, it almost sounds to me like those NCOs, those people around you at the time, we might not have thought it at the time, but they are actually our mentors, weren't they? They were the ones that kind of stuck us on the right trajectory, I suppose.
I want to know who was interested in who? How did this friendship begin?
Do you still kind of...
I have to go back and watch that video.
You still remember those guys individually? Or...
I think these two pricks had a plan. I think these two, in my alleged opinion, speculation station, they had a plan together. I wonder what that plan was.
Is it just a collective? There was a group of authorities. Can you remember those individuals still?
I can remember those individuals just like it was yesterday. I remember I was sitting in a class, when I was in a different duty assignment, and this was some years later. And as soon as they introduced the sergeant major or the commandant, and the name didn't dawn on me, but as soon as I heard the voice, I knew immediately, and I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me! I'm crossing this path again. So,
one of those voices that could sort of turn milk from 50 yards away, I'd imagine, kind of things that you remember. Joe, as you go through the career, and you talk there about the realization that family and other things were kind of pulling you out of the service at that point. Did you have an idea of how this was going to work out, or what was going to be next? I know getting back to the family maybe, but what about the career side of things? Had you got
Commentary. I know it's very boring. No one's here. Seems like they did. Yeah.
something in mind you felt that you were going to be able to move into?
You know what, I didn't. I honestly felt that I was going to find myself in a government job up on RAF Lakenheath or RAF Mildenhall, and that's the basket that I put all my eggs in. To this day, I realized that that's never going to happen. They didn't come through to fruition, and here I am working on the British economy.
But I know when we spoke previously, when we were first introduced,
I have a lot to say.
Moving out of the military.
I have a lot to say, and it's going to piss everybody off, so I'm not going to say it right a second. I'm going to think about how I can say this nicely.
The US military, the idea of sort of federal jobs or kind of government type jobs seems to be, I'm not going to say a safety net, but there seems to be an acceptance that you'll go from there and you'll find a job in there. Obviously coming out and moving to the UK and not obviously back to the US, was that you effectively opting out of that opportunity and going, well, actually, I've got to find something completely different now? Was that, how did that transpire?
No, it wasn't, because I still felt like when you leave the U.S. military, there's veteran preferences in that it's for, regular jobs, but then it's also for civil service or government jobs as well. I thought that I would just get out and I would have a high priority and find employment at RAF Lakenheath or Mildenhall.
Oh, no shit. No one does. Oh, God. Another one. Special one. Fucking special. Feels very special. Thinks he deserves something. He is just a veteran. He left after 20 years. Why didn't he get a great job? Because there's millions of you. Fuck.
U.S. Air Force bases, and then I would live out my life working for them, possibly earning a second government retirement. But as I said, I soon came to realize that getting into the system was much harder than I had thought.
You think? Because there's a fucking thousands of you. That is why our homeless population is so high of veterans. Our veteran homeless population is so high. Fucking another one. Fucking God complex.
So listen, you move back to the UK. There's normally a story behind that. You were either running away from something or running to something.
What was it?
What made you move over to the UK in the first place? From Germany, I'm anticipating it, from Germany. But why come to the UK?
My wife. So when I was in Germany, I met my wife. We married before my last tour to Afghanistan. And, then when I came back to Germany to resettle, it was decided that, I needed to move to the UK. So we went through the visa process and, I received my visa and, then the 14th of February, Valentine's Day of 2014.
That's coming up.
I received my stamp at the port in Harwich, and I've been here ever since.
So listen, you meet your wife in
Traitor! He's a traitor! I'm just kidding. He abandoned the United States.
Germany. Was she serving in Germany? Was she in the military? Or how did she end up being in Germany? Or was she German? I haven't asked you that question.
No, my wife's British, and we met online.
Oh no!
It's quite ironic. We met online, and we honestly talked for about 7 months before we actually met.
Well, no, I suppose anyone that's been in a military and away on ops and things like that. I talked to a previous guest a little while ago about starting a relationship and then being sent away on ops and being away for months and how you develop that. And I suppose these days, back in those days, by the way.
Joe. Oh, Joe. Joseph, you shouldn't have fucked with Kaylee. You shouldn't have fucked with Kaylee. Oopsie.
It would have been a bluey. You'd have been right in the bluey, and a week later you get a response. But straight away you're down a digital route and potentially kind of stuff online. So yeah, a sign of the times. But so now you move to the UK.
Let me do this.
I suppose in the same way, what was the big culture shock going into the?
And I'm going to say
army?
this
There's a
right now. Why they're like, Michelle? Why are you so mad at this Joe? Why are you calling this Joe scam artist? Because Joe, a man, veteran, set up another female veteran to be arrested while she is battling the C word. She is fighting for her fucking life. And you piece of shit and all you other piece of shits try to get her arrested by setting her up with Debs. You did that shit to a fucking woman. You did that to someone who was fucking vulnerable. You're a scumbag. And that is why you and Trevor were such great friends, because you are a scammer too. So Joe has no job experience. He can't get a job for shit. But then decides that he can help British veterans get jobs. Do they just hand out? I mean, what is it? What's the word? Let me read something here. Charities? You just does Britain just hand out charity fucking things to just anyone? They both got books. Two of a freaking kind.
They're about getting into the system, getting employment there. What about moving to a different country? I mean, I know you've done it before. You've gone to Germany, but within a little bit of a bubble. What was moving to the UK like for you as a US veteran?
It was quite daunting in the beginning because the only circle of friends that I knew.
No, I was fooled by him the first time. But not the second time. The second time my ass was on it. He's got some other bullshit book too, but I gotta figure out if that's really him. Matter of fact, let me pull that up. Fuck this guy. I don't give a shit. Like I said, I don't give a fucking shit. Excuse my language. I'm really going to work on the language. I keep saying that. Next month, I'm going to do a swear jar. I'm going to talk like a lady. Stop talking like a sailor. Hold on. Let me get this link. Fucking pieces of garbage. And just because you're a veteran does not mean you got your fucking angel wings. Deb, I don't know. He was working with Debs to frame Kaylee. Debs made a fake account. She made a fake account under Kaylee's name like it was her and was sending hundreds of emails to people. Yes, Debs and Scott. Oh, shit. Who did I just put in timeout? I just put somebody in timeout. I didn't mean to. Fuck. I think I just put somebody in timeout. Shit. Shit. I'm sorry. You'll be back. Yeah. Well, yeah. And what's funny is that he knows and does not like Karen McKay. So you got a Karen McKay connection. Now, Karen McKay was your rang milady. Now, why does Karen McKay hate you, Joe? Is there more to this story?
Well, my wife's circle of friends, and then as we were looking, or as I was looking for jobs, in the UK, there's a lot of emphasis placed on like an NVQ qualification or a city and guilds, and those things. And unfortunately, from a US perspective, we don't have any of those. So a lot of times I was applying for jobs, and I wasn't moving forward in the progress because.
Oh my God! Shocker! A veteran applies for job, does not go forward in the process. Because no one cares. You are one of fucking millions. There's probably 300 other people going out for those jobs, dude. Arrogance.
Yeah.
Arrogance.
I didn't have those necessary like city and guild or, NVQ qualifications.
Yeah, and we talk quite regularly about translating the language as well from the military and the three-letter abbreviations, which I'm sure you guys have got another set of three-letter abbreviations to ours. But you've now got to move into Civi speak, but also your point of reference, at least UK.
Why would I do that? Why would I show Denise? Where's Joe? JP, you want to come over here and talk to me? Mel Brown? Do you want to go get them? Also, we'll talk about the SoFlo AI videos that everybody's saying they're AI. I looked at them. I took some screenshots. I put them through the AI detector. And unfortunately, boys and girls, those videos and pictures of Tony SoFlo are real. So that sucks. So that fucking sucks. They're real.
Military into UK civilian life.
They showed no sign of AI.
There's some, as you say, NVQs, but you don't have that. How do you then convince employers? How do you communicate to employers the experience you've got and the transferable things or the parallels that you've got there? How did you go about that?
Well, honestly, it was extremely difficult, and I wasn't able to. I started applying for jobs in February of 2014, and the first job that I was able to land was in July of 2014, and that took me back to the Middle East. I was working as a contractor for a U.S. contracting firm.
Boom! That's a good job. What are you talking about?
And I found myself in Kuwait / Iraq. I was doing ammunition retrograding.
And I guess working for a US contractor.
Oh, so you got a job. You end up getting a job. What?
They understand your background, your
what? It takes time. You don't just go.
Experience a little bit easier than a full.
He thinks he's going to walk out of the army, being a 20-year veteran, and he's going to get any fucking job that he wants. On what planet does that ever happen? Anyone? What the hell is that noise? Oh, it's my TV. It's Harry Potter. Holy shit. I'm like, what is that? It's Harry Potter.
So, you've come out of the military because you want to be close to the family, that pull of the family, and now you find yourself in a hot, sandy place, thousands of miles away. I'm assuming you get to a point where hang on, I'm just back in the same scenario here where I'm not in the country or near the people I want to be. How does that conversation go with your now wife in terms of, okay, what do I do? What do we do? Did you have those conversations together?
My question is, why is this exciting? Why is this a story? Why is this interesting?
Yeah, on more than one occasion. My wife was able to come out and visit me in Kuwait, and then we met in Dubai a couple of times. And we had those discussions. So we kind of we formatted a plan. And after my year was up, I was going to come back to the UK, and I was going to hit the job market again, which I did. And fortunately, I found a role as a project manager for a company in Rendlesham that did wiring harnesses, for defense contracts in the UK. And it was a temporary job. It was only for 3 months, but I had my foot in the door.
Well, we know that Joe's a liar. We know that Joe's a liar because he said that he was not involved with anything on Twitter and all that, which he clearly lied about. Clearly. So he's a liar. He said he had nothing to do with any of that. He said he wasn't on there. He wasn't trolling anyone. No, but you admitted to setting up Kaylee. Bitch. I did it by accident. Did I tell you I just timed somebody else by accident? Or did you do it? You did it? I thought I did it. There's nothing wrong. You didn't do anything. You did nothing wrong. Dubai. Fuckers are all fucking connected.
For that British company, and while I was there, I went through and I earned my Prince 2.
Now, I suppose when you land that job now with a UK-based company, you're almost, I suppose, putting yourself in the shop window, aren't you? You've now got, I'm in a UK company, I've got this qualification, that's kind of, set me up a little bit, I suppose, or certainly moved you forward. Did you find that once you were in that UK company, the translation of what you did to what you now need to do, was it easy to do? Was it quite apparent that, actually, I've done this before. In our country, we just call it this, you call it this. How quickly were you able to kind of settle into that and make your case?
I think settling in was very quick. I think I had a relative quick impact, in the way that I presented myself and in the way that I was able to function in the position. Some of the things that, we think are so simple, yet sometimes so difficult, the language. I mean, because of...
I'm ashamed. You're not from Baltimore anymore, bitch. I'm taking that away from you.
We say that we both speak the same language. We do, but there are so many, words that we use that are different or have completely opposite meanings. So in the beginning, that was a little bit of a struggle when you're writing policy and things like that, because, you're coming back and they're saying,
Hold on. I timed you out, but I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't even know who I timed out. I thought I did Munchie. Hi, Jane. I feel so much better. Yeah, I think Joe's just a little junior version of Trevor. No one did, because I did too many today. I was posting too much. You're only going to get 30 notifications. They don't give you any more than 3. Allegedly. So you're not going to get a notification, so nobody knows I'm here. Surprise! This is going to be really boring. But I swear there's a method to my madness. I had a great time over at Candor's, guys. Go to Candor's. If you're not a member there, please become a member and watch that. It was hysterical. We love Amy Jones. I even came out of character and called her Amy Jones. She's so good.
It's not pants, it's trousers, and things like that.
I'm kind of just imagining a scenario now when you're going around the
you had to learn if they're what's pants or trousers. I know, yeah.
The supermarket, and you want some aluminum foil, but
exactly.
your partner wants some aluminium foil. I know.
Oh, What the
There's
fuck?
some pronunciations, but interestingly that you say that, because I mean, it sounds really trivial, really. But I suppose if you're doing written policy and documents, etc., little things like when you come to do spell check, right? Do you use a UK English or do you use US English? And I'd imagine someone's looking at going, that's not right, but actually it is. When you've written.
Blimey. When I'm in the UK, do I use UK spelling or American spelling? Do I spell color C-O-L-O-R or do I spell it C-O-L-O-U-R? Who fucking cares?
As you kind of progress, did you,
Fucking cares?
you know, there must come a point when you're in that first role, it's 3 months. Did you think, okay, you've got the confidence or you've now got
we've decided that Joe is a mini version of Trevor.
experience to go, no, I know where I would fit here in the next company? How did you view the next part of your career, I suppose? And how did you select where the pathway was going to be?
Well, this is where we're going to take another twist. So while I was
Patrick, I do not want to see you greet every single person in my chat individually with fucking 100 red hearts. That's all I want.
there, and I was getting close to the end.
Because that's how you get your algorithm fucking shared to kids and shit. The content, what the comments are saying is how the algorithm goes, depending on how the comments section are. If you got a bunch of emojis, it doesn't do anything. Stop acting like y'all know shit. Sorry. I'm not yelling.
End of the 3 months, I received a message on Facebook from a very good friend of mine from the U.S. Army about a role in Afghanistan.
Who's that?
And it was to go to Kabul and train the Afghanistan National Army Special
Oh, that sounds like a great job.
Operations Forces. So I said, look, I'll entertain anything, and especially if the money was right. So I went through the interview process, and my wife and I, we talked
Give me the money, motherfucker.
about it, and she said, before you make a decision, we're going to talk, right? And I said, yes, of course. But when the contract offer came in, when my wife come home from work that day, I said to her, oh, by the way, I'm leaving for Afghanistan in 10 days. And right away she was like, well, I thought we were going to talk about this. And I just slid her a copy of the contract and she calmed down relatively quick.
Hey, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. You're not doing it right, Patrick. You're not doing it right. You have to look through the chat and say hello individually to every single person in the chat. Try that. Fucking big.
Back after that.
Yeah, everyone's got their price, right? But I suppose, there's always a compromise here. And if you kind of look at it and go, this is for a set period of time, it's well rewarded, etc., it gives us some, I suppose, choices to be able to make further down the line.
God, this is boring. I mean, this is like, pulling my teeth. My teeth hurt.
How flexible do you think
I'd rather get a fucking root canal.
you've been in terms of, well, I don't have to get into one job and stay with that all the way along in a new environment. You're in a company, you're in a UK company, you're in there now, but you're the US voice in that team, right? And I just wonder,
what company was this shit? Ravy, can you explain to me? What up, Sloth? Ravy, can you explain to me the Karen K connection?
because you have the US voice, when you're in a meeting and you step back and then you kind of offer your input, do you think people listen closer or more intently just because it's not from the same place that they're at? Do you know, and I'm not saying that,
What the fuck?
it's a, curiosity thing. I'm just saying, do you think it naturally gives you a nice, almost a kind of integrity or gravity when
Not with that Handyman shit, hun. Not at all. Not at all.
you actually input to a group? Do you find that at all?
I do. And you know what, you hit the nail on the head, because, you know, when you're speaking from a different perspective, people are looking at it from another set of eyes. You know, so when people are working in the same company and the same people are talking about the same things, you know, people see that through those same lenses. Whereas if somebody else comes in and they start talking about these things, then it can be viewed as somebody seeing it from a different perspective.
What is the point of this?
You know, so maybe that does add some clout, you know,
I
to
really hope. Oh, some clout. Oh, you get all the clout.
talking about these things, then it can be viewed as somebody seeing it from a different perspective. You know, so maybe that does add some clout, you know, to when you have those discussions.
Oh. Cloud chaser, are we? You little cloud chaser? I'm skipping all of it. I don't understand it. He's a cloud chaser.
Or certainly moved you forward.
Mm.
Did you find that once you were in that UK company, the
Big company.
translation of what you did to what you now need to do, was it easy to do? Was it quite apparent that, oh, actually, I've done this before? Was that you effectively opting out of that opportunity? I talked to
I can't listen to this anymore. I thought I was going to be able to. I don't understand it. Okay, hold on. Let me do this first, though, because you guys are going to laugh. Lake and Heath. Okay, so Joe, do you have a beef with Karen McKay because you applied at Lake and Heath and you didn't get the job, and Karen McKay works there? Why are you guys all connected? Why is this?
a previous.
Hold on, let me get this shit. Now I don't know if this is Joe's book as well. We're gonna find out. It could be. If he doesn't come on and tell me it's not, then I'm gonna think it's him. All right, we're gonna stop over and we're gonna stop sharing that, and we're gonna share this. And I just fucked up. I don't know if this is him or not. We're just gonna do some. We're gonna see. Bot Centennial website is defunct now. Bot Centennial. Tell me about this Jester thing. I want to know about this Jester thing. The Jester's counter social. What is his? Who's his troll name on I wonder, is he not Trevor Cold MC? Was he not Trevor Cold MC? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. But he's already a liar. City Boys by Joseph Paul. I don't know if this is his book. All I do know is this is not my city. I don't think. I don't remember this. Let's see. Let's fucking see it, boys and girls. Any information on this author? Oh. Joseph Paul was born in Maryland. Oh. Same guy, same thing? No. A veteran and tooth. Married, 3 children, 4 grandchildren. Always had a passion for reading and writing. Started his first book several years ago after retiring. Finally finished with the City Boys. Hope to enjoy and give feedback. I don't know if this is him. I think it may be. I'm just going to go with it. Unless I'm proved otherwise, I'm going to go with it. Isn't it weird that they all write books? Isn't it weird? Is this a nonfiction? Is this nonfiction? Is this fiction? What is this? Were you a thug? And you couldn't use a better picture of the city? I don't know if this is him or not. City Boys follows a group of friends growing up in the inner city from grade school to the grave. Sarah, you live in UK. I don't think this man's being honest with us, boys and girls. What do you think? Oh, that's Boozy. That's Boozy's friend, the jester. Hold on. Let me get this off. Wait, I remember that jester. It's not Boozy, but they said that he wishes he was. I don't think it's Boozy, but he is a hacker. Yes, I remember this. Yeah, hacktivist. Yeah. I don't think this is Boozy. But I've seen Boozy communicate with this person. I remember this. Yup, check it out. I remember this guy. He's on Twitter. Known for hacking anti-American jihadist homophobic websites. Yeah, he's a hacker. Whatever happened to the jester? Oh, there are rumors that he somehow stole a ton of bitcoins and made millions before disappearing without a trace. He's gone? He hated the maybe it is him. Maybe it is Boozy. Because I remember we thought it was. But then I remember him saying, but you can't trust him. I remember him saying, yeah, right, I wish I was. Yeah, because I don't think Boozy can hack WikiLeaks. I don't think he's in his kitchen, for fuck's sake. Maybe he can, right? He left Twitter. Yep. Well, fuck. All right, what else can we find on this Joe prick? I want to know why he's such a liar. And who is he lying for? Hold on. Bloody hell. What is this? Bro. Okay, that's not him. That's not him. That's not him. Not him. Mm-mm. You cannot be voluntarily working for Trevor. He's got to not know. He's got to not know. She mentioned turning down an enter of extra chapters by the. What are you talking about? No, Joe's not the jester. No. Joe's not the jester. Hi, Lee. No, we're just trying to figure this out. What has Chris Boozy been doing? Braun knows. Braun and Debs know everything. Braun's got everything on this prick. Fucking hell. Anybody seen Mel Brown? Anyone? It was brought up from Boozy. Some people were saying it was Boozy one time, but I don't think it is. Yes, they do work together. I do know this. Yes, this is true because I've seen them communicate. The Jester and Chris Boozy both worked together to shut down the pro-Trump accounts on Twitter, as well as shutting down Megxit and anti-Harry and Meghan accounts. Absolutely. Yeah, I know that they were working together. I don't know if they're the same person. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. But I do remember Boozy saying that he wished he was him. Yeah. Honestly, we talked about it not just in the book but Megxit in general. I had just broken up with a chick totally into it. Yep, they work together. Yep. I'm gonna look and see what Chris Boozy's been up to. Let's see what kind of team Atlantis has been on his bullshit. Chris Boozy! Is he still on X? Oh, he's still back to the old shit. I don't want to sign in. Oh, God. This is old shit. December 2025. Okay, this is new. Okay, so he's just back to all his political bullshit. This post no longer exists. Christopher Boozy, Spoutable. Let's check that shit out. Let's see what Spoutable's up to. Remember when everybody was like, your Barbara? Yeah. Remember when everybody was like, don't go in here? When I was 9, I started coding on a Mattel Aquarius computer. And when I was 30, he didn't have this before. AdvanQuest USA acquired my first encryption product, Cloak. Oh, yeah, Cloak. That was his first scam. George Clooney's op-ed calling. You can't see this. You can't see this. We're a bunch of fucking See, he's got this stupid shit up. Remember, I swear to God, he used to cuss us out. He used to, in my alleged opinion, used to call himself names and then blame it on Republicans. Do you remember? What do you guys want to do tomorrow? Do you want to do a car ride with Melty? I think we're going to do it. We got to go somewhere. I don't know. This is all I'm going to do. This is all the Joe shit I'm going to do. And the only reason why I did that is because you know what you did, Joe. You know what you did. You fuck with the wrong one. I'm not scared of you. You can kiss my ass. I don't know who the hell thought you were their big gun, but I just sunk your battleship. So if we have any more problems with Joe, I'll handle them, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know if I want to pull that up about NT because I don't know what it is and I don't know what they're going to do. I think you should make a pound cake. I need to make something. Please smash the like, you guys. So until I get some fucking answers around here, I don't trust anyone. I don't believe anybody. I missed the start. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out why Joe is lying. Why he's fucking with my friend who did nothing wrong and is in a very vulnerable spot. And this piece of fucking garbage man got her almost fucking, well, not arrested because she didn't do anything wrong. But they set her up knowing that she was not involved in that bullshit. And you little assholes were. Anybody seen Deb's a Scottish Treasurer? Where's Mel Brown? All right, let me look. Let me just look up NT because I want to see what's going on. Who was NT lawyer for years? John Nelson, anonymously posted behind the blog Crazy Days and Nights, and his identity was revealed. Was he arrested? Let me pull this up. Thank you, Linda. I stick up for you, girl. I always stick up for my friends. Okay, based on the provided search for NT lawyer, the pseudonym for John Robert Nelson from the creator of the gossip blog Crazy Days and Nights has not been reported as criminally arrested, but he has been involved in serious legal battles, allegations of abusive behavior, and lawsuits involving accusations of extortion. Oh, God. In early 2024, court documents revealed that John Robert and Nelson, a licensed California attorney, is the man behind the anonymous NT lawyer moniker. Affair and accusations. Nelson was involved with Cassandra Croce, a podcaster, which resulted in a toxic fallout. Crouse alleged that Nelson was violent during the relationships and threatened her. Oh, God. Boo-hoo. Extortion and restraining order. Legal documents from the Florida court indicated that Nelson, is it Nelson or Nielsen? We don't know. Nelson had been paying Crouse at least $1,500 a month to keep his anonymity, to keep his anonymity. When the relationship ended, Nelson pursued a restraining order against Crouse and accusing her of threatening to expose his identity. $1,500, that's it? Girl, come on. Abuse allegations. The fallout from his unmasking included accusations of abuse and manipulative behavior. Background: while operating Sedan, which has existed for over 17 years. That's crazy days and nights. He claimed that he made a majority of his income from the blog Associated Podcast. He just makes shit up. Not all the time, I don't think, but sometimes. I mean, I think he gets like tips and shit, but hold on. NT Lara lawsuit. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. He makes shit up. In 2022 and 2023, the anonymous proprietor of the Crazy Days and Nights gossip blog known as NT Lawyer was involved in a high-profile defamation lawsuit filed by the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Diane Jenkins. No shit. The lawsuit alleged that NT published false, defamatory, and damaging claims accusing Jenkins of running a high-end prostitution ring and having links to Jeffrey Epstein. What did Diana do to you, NT? The lawsuit, November 2022, Diane Jenkins filed a lawsuit in California. Did who won? A settlement announced that she settled the lawsuit. They settled out of court. And NT agreed to remove all allegations. Unmasking fallout. Through a separate, messy legal dispute, it was revealed that NT Lawyer is John Robert Nelson, a California attorney. His identity emerged after a conflict with former collaborator podcast. Who is this? Is this her? Who's this girl? Here I am. With whom he had an affair. Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't see the comments, guys. Hold on. That's him? That's NT? Oh, gross. Is Molly friends with him? There he is. But what was he abused her allegation? How did he abuse her? Uh-oh. The court complaint Cross alleged that Nelson was violent on several occasions, choking, slapping, and hurting her without consent. Without her consent. She also alleged that Nelson told her on January 11, 2003 that he had killed women before and he was smart enough to get away with killing her. Huh. You belong to me and only to me, and I will use you as I wish. Oh, that's romantic. I'm so fucked up. What? What's the matter? I see nothing wrong here. It's like, what a mess. What a mess you are, Auntie. Is that her? She don't look. She looks Asian here. Is that really her? Who is she? Her? This one? No. Interesting. Yeah, I think you make shit up. This is very boring. I know it is. Very boring. Anybody want to liven things up in here? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody want to hop on? Prince Harry did not start Invictus. Random, but we know. Some may seem pro-Trump and pro-Meghan, Harry, who are lying there for money. Yeah, because if they pay you, you say whatever the hell you want, you know? It's pretending to be anti-Trump and anti-Meghan for Harry. No, he's not. He lost his medals. Didn't they take his medals? Money is the bottom line, all of it. You got questions for Joe, Snarky Barbie? I have lots of questions for Joe. Is he here? Joe. No shit. We all do. We have questions for Joe. I can't believe he admitted to doing that shit. Like, I can't even believe it. They all had that set up. Don't worry, I'll tell Michelle where to fucking go. No, you just incriminated yourself, you dipshit. And you just told us everything we needed to know. I swear to God, I mean, I can't. Can you make it any easier for me? You really can't. They can't make it any fucking easier for me. You looked like a fucking bass that day. Because I caught his ass with that bait. Could that be Don's channel or Slime's? What? Who? Colt's book he's running is out about trolls. Oh. Colt's book he writes now is about trolls and YouTube based on his experiences. Is that what they're all doing? They're writing a book? Oh, great. Lawsuits incoming if he identifies anyone. He can use me. I don't care. Oh, hold on. Someone who had an early channel has died. It's Graham. If it was Graham, no, it was Danger. Ashley. Danger Zone, Ashley. Yeah. Wally was one of the first, and then Fifi stole her subs. Trevor got her locked up. In my opinion, allegedly. Mm-hmm. Chris Boozy got everything from our own side. I'm telling you. Chris Boozy got everything from them assholes. That's Sue stupid ass Smith, in my opinion. Trevor, Fiona, all of them. Whose channel? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, and Fiona still uses her and lies. Yeah. Because remember that lady, there was like some psycho Meghan Markle hater showed up and she said she was going to pop her belly bump or pump bump or something and they arrested her. Do you remember that crazy lady? Right. My, oh my. Oh, apparently Trevor's writing a book. Michelle Ray, yeah. He writes books too. What's with all these books? Who taught Trevor how to write the book? Are they writing books together? I think that our Tricky Pricky, this is just a speculation station, because that's why we still have the thumbnail. That Tricky Pricky and our Joe here were both grifters. And they had a race to the end of the grift. And I think that Trevor beat Joe in the grift. And Joe is butthurt. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was a big thing. That was a big thing because they really wanted the pregnancy thing under wraps. So for boys and girls at home that don't know, Meghan Markle is alleged, okay, to have faked two pregnancies. Faked two pregnancies, did not conceive or carry her children, and we don't even know if they exist in real life. It's a whole conspiracy theory thing. The thing is that when all these people started coming out and saying Meghan Markle was not really pregnant and she used a surrogate and she hid it from the fucking crown, because they're not allowed to do that. Because it has to be in the line of succession. This is the whole thing. Okay. So to be in the line of succession, technically you need to be born of the body. You need to be born of the body. You cannot be used as a surrogate. That way that baby would not be considered royal. It would not go in the line of succession, which could be why they tried to hide it, because they wanted little Archie in the line of succession. But there was all kinds of videos about Meghan Markle and her baby bump and all this shit, and it all came out. And this Chris Boozy, that was their main thing, to shut up, right? So the thing is that will they shut you up that much if it's not true? Like, if it's not true, who fucking cares? Ren used to stand Boozy. I don't know what that means. Ren's working with Boozy. Yeah. Melty, did you see my comment? Hold on, Lee. Lee. No, I don't see your comment. Let me look at my phone. Yeah, because Atalanta and all them, they were working with Boozy. This is disgusting. This is what a pile of fucking shit. Hold on, Lee, I'm trying to find it. How cute is speculation station conductor Melty? Yup, Moxie. All I see is yup, Moxie. Lee, I've always been curious. I've always been a curious Al. Oh, you left a link. Oh, okay. I'll have to find it. You left a link on my latest stuff. Okay. Thank you. It was Samantha Markle. Hold on. You don't think she was ever pregnant? Yeah. It was Samantha Markle who is supposed to have told Wally that Meghan was barren. Now, all of a sudden, they're learning on the fake news story from Ingleson. Why does Samantha stand by what she say? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Samantha did say that. And then supposedly Lady C says she's got evidence. And you don't think she was ever pregnant. It's a conspiracy. If you Google Meghan Markle moon bump, you're going to be like, what the hell? Yeah, like it changes sizes and shit. It was doing all kinds of weird shit. Like she'd be like looking like she's 9 months pregnant in one photo, and the same day she looks like she's 3 months pregnant. The shit was so weird. Let's try to Google it, and we'll show you. Meghan Markle moon bump. It's probably going to be all moldy stuff. Moon bump falling. The moon bump theory, the Birkenhead incident. They're all on here. Holy shit, you guys, AI. AI knows that Meghan Markle faked her pregnancy. She was never pregnant by Harold. Uh-oh. You surrogate, she allegedly had a baby 28. No, I don't think that's true. That's not true. Because they were showing the girl, and the girl was Samantha Markle's daughter. All right, let me pull it up. And I think that's what sparked our interest. Because we're like, this bitch is faking her pregnancies. Like, that's not a baby. Remember when she brought the baby to the to the tennis match because she was pissed and she was rummaging through his car and shit, looking at his phone. Okay, Meghan Markle moon bump. Let's just do moon bump, and then we'll just. So now the AI thing's gone. Fuck, come on. Okay, generating. The claims regarding a moon bump, a prosthetic belly, falling or slipping during Meghan Markle's pregnancy in Birkenhead in January 2019 are part of an online conspiracy theories and speculation. Well, that's what we love here, boys and girls. Choo-choo. Critics and social media users have pointed to a specific event on January 14th, 2019 in Birkenhead, where photos and videos appeared to show a bump shifting, which some interpret as evidence of a prosthetic device. Yeah, it fell fucking down. It fell down. I'll show you it. It fell down. Here it is. When Meghan Markle's big belly bump fell down. Okay, can you guys see this? So if you guys can't, if you come in, if you see how big her belly is here? Huge belly, same day. Huge belly. I love this. Check it out. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Same day, attending the event and leaving the event. She didn't realize that the shit fell down around her fucking ankles, and we see it here. I swear to God. I mean, it's what it was. Like, where did her belly go? Hello. And look at Harry. Oh, fuck. And her face. Oh, shit. Archie fell. Right? She did it so many times. Here's the number one. Oh, there's the moon bump popping. You guys want to hear this one? Watch what happens. And then her belly's still there. And then she like grabbed it. You didn't hear it. The belly popped at the dog rescue place and changed its size in over an hour. How can she keep her legs closed with that big belly? Now, I ain't never been pregnant, but that ain't right. The moment you realize your moon bump has came unpacked. The moon bump believers. You shut up right here. Right, guys, What else do we have? The fake baby. That's not her only moon. This was another baby fail. Do you guys remember this one? This bitch, let me tell you what, guys, she's wearing a $500,000 dress in this picture. I think this is the one. The white one. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on. Did somebody just say share the white one? Share the white. Okay, here's the one. This one. Yeah. You remember that time she was walking and like the whole baby bump moved to like this side, like her whole stomach moved to the side and it was like flying back and forth. And it's supposed to be in the middle. It was so weird. I'm serious, guys. I don't know. It's weird. What the hell is this? What kind of lumpy ass? And then this dress was very expensive. I remember this dress. This was from Morocco. It was the dress from Morocco. How much was that shit? This is the only person that I know can wear a $100,000 dress and make it look like $2 fucking dollars. Look. This ain't right. Ladies at home, tell me this is not right. What is that? Why is it like this? What the fuck is this? It looks like she's got a leopard print tattoo. But they just darken it up so you can see the shadows. But she does. She puts on like the most expensive clothes and makes it look like shit. She really does. I want to know what dress this is. Hold on, I want to know. The white Moroccan dress from Morocco. Meghan Markle. Is it Morocco? I spelled that wrong. Yeah, here it is. The Town and Country. Let's see how much it was. Come on. It was Dior. Get out of here. No. Oh, that's pretty. 900. Oh, okay. Get out of here. There it is. Oh, shut up, Town and Country. I'm not paying you. Come on, close image. How much was it? How much was this fucking dress? I knew it was a crazy amount. It was a crazy amount. They're not telling me. Didn't we look this up? Am I not looking in the comments? You guys are all telling me. It's $100,000. It was $100,000. Yeah, it was $100,000. 99,000. Bitch, you wore a $100,000 dress and made it look like fucking shit. Ugh. God. No wonder. Yeah, so Meghan Markle's but she has never worn it since. Yeah. Because she doesn't get to take all that. When she quit the crown, everything goes with it. Or everything stays with it. And you go and everything else stays. She don't get to keep all that shit. It said, yeah, it was 99. It said, yeah, $100,000. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always got the moon bump videos. If you want to look, drop her a link, somebody. Look, check out Megan's Mole. She's got everything you need to know in the moon bump. She's got a PhD in moon bumpology. What time is it? I may still go to retail therapy. I'm bored. Yeah. Oh, it was. It was. It was the York tour. $100,000. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Aspie. I'm sorry I'm not saying hi, guys. Hi, Maxie. Hi, Lee. Hi, everybody. All right, boys and girls. Where's the party at later? Who's this? Oh shit! I did want to play Alex's. I want to play Alex's video though. I did forget. I wanted to show this, guys. I want to show you Alex's video. It's cracking me up. I love when Denise cusses. Hold on, an old geezer. Guys, drop Candor's link and Alex's link too, if you guys will. If anybody's, I don't know if there's a mod. If there's a mod, if there's not, I don't. Never mind. Okay. Alex. I was cracking up. You ready? Thanks. Sorry, Alex. I'm playing your shit. I'll give you a shout out and a like. I even commented. I didn't like.
You know what? What did I, Cindy? What did I tell you, Deb and Zephyr today about? I think I told Dave and Annabelle, everyone else too, about these fuckers think that we owe them everything.
These fuckers. I love when Denise cusses. Denise cusses. She don't want to cuss, but she feels like she has to. So listen to her cussing. She's like, these fuckers.
Fucking thing about our lives. So you fucker who asked me that, it's none of your business.
Fucker.
That's one thing I was telling them, Fiona, that a lot of these bitches and son of a bitches that think we owe them our life story.
Bitches and son of a bitches.
You know what? What did I, Cindy? What did I tell you, Deb and Zephyr today about? I think I told Dave and Annabelle, everyone else too, about these fuckers think that we owe them every fucking thing about our lives. So you fucker who asked me that, it's none of your business. That's one thing I was telling them, Fiona, that a lot of these
Fuckers.
bitches and son of a bitches that
Bitches and
think
son of
we
a
owe
bitches.
them our life story.
I love when you say fuckers. Fuckers.
You know what did Cindy, what did I tell you, Deb and Zephyr today about? I think I told Dave and Annabelle, everyone else too, about
One more time.
these fuckers think that we owe them every fucking thing about our life.
These fuckers. Every fucking thing about our life. Because she does, doesn't she? She really does. Because fuck off. Because fuck all the way off. Did you guys watch the voodoo doll video last night I shared with Michael Sacchio with the voodoo dolls? I think I'm going to be on there, but not today because I don't think he's going to be there. Sometime, maybe in the future, if the weather permits and it doesn't rain. She's like, those bitches, those fuckers, those fuckers, those fuckers. Sounds like Joe and shit. Hey, Joe. Joe, why are you setting up woman with cancer? You fucking asshole. Uh-oh. What happened? I just cleared the chat. Oh, no. I didn't even know you could do that. I just cleared the chat. Holy shit. In the restream. I cannot see any of you. Fuck, what did I do? All right, I'm going. I'm going for tonight. And don't make me come back here. I gotta look at the comments. Oh, there you go. She's too boring. I know. That's the only part I wanted to play. And it wasn't even playing her. It was playing Alex, so. I know it's late for you guys, so I'm going to go. Bernie's killed it. So, yeah. So, Amy Jones did her parody on Candors today. Killed it, as usual. We loved her of mine, right? The Amy Jones parody of me is the best. I mean, it was the best. I'm going to have to clip that. My new hire wants me to ask you if you know why Fiona isn't in the house. It's because it's full of Lakaka, and Cucaracha, and mold. And she says to sell it. Or whatever the hell she's doing. Allegedly. I don't know. Speculation station. But no, she's not in the house. And I don't think she's renting it out. God, did you ever see her do mine? I mean, she does me perfect. She was doing me perfect. She was so funny. I know. I wish you wouldn't have had her on Members Live, but it was funny. It was funny. I wish everybody could see it because she's so funny. She's really good, Amy Jones is. She's really good. Like, and she can totally change characters. Like, she looks completely different when she does it. Like when she did me. I don't know if we have. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Kinder Enigma with Melty. God, it was a long time ago. Swamp burrito maker. Kinder is so fucking funny. You're toxic. I love his shit. You guys can't see him. Let me show him. If I can find it. It was just there because MobTube found it. Was it members only? Oh, this is way over. This was before my incident. I think. Was it Fluffy Handcuffs or New Jersey? Oh, look, I'm a hypocrite. Ah, here I am.
You, just you, building your app on Base 44. Describe.
They were not my friends. They were assholes.
First it was shit.
Look at
Bitch.
me. She did me so good. Look at the jail.
Are you definitely sorry?
No,
I
I'm
thought
not
so.
actually.
I thought so. Oh, Melty.
All
No.
you gotta do is pull up, pull up, pull
Pull up.
up, Candor,
Pull up.
pull up.
I'd rather push away. The
You wish.
Look at my ear.
no,
Is that a joint?
I
Let
really
me
want
set the
to-
record straight. Let me set the record straight about Eric. I rejected him.
That's a lie, because you were wanting him to pull up to your house.
Oh, this was after.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
I'm
It
setting
was
the
on
record straight.
You were live in your basement, demanding he pull up to your house, and he was counting down the minutes, how far along he was to get there.
Member berries, Candor. Member berries. You haven't seen that? Oh my god, it's hysterical. It really is. It's hysterical.
With his
How
girlfriend.
do you know that? You don't
Because
know
She's jumping up and
that.
down. She starts
It's
bobbing up and down.
recorded.
She's smoking a joint.
It is not.
It
I
is.
did not post that live.
No, you didn't, but it got recorded.
By who? Ma.
I'm touching my nose, but you can't see.
My fucking earring. I hope you're happy. I had
Oh,
to show
good.
my real self as an
Fucking
alien,
earring.
and I fucking broke my earring. Now I have only one. What am I supposed to do? Huh?
Life's hard, isn't it?
I know
bitch?
she does. I love her.
You're the
No, this is
bitch.
great. I loved it. It was great. She did great. I love Amy Jones. She was funny. I was like, Amy Jones.
Damn right.
She caught me off
I
guard.
am.
She caught me off guard.
You know what,
I love the
Candor?
bars.
You're a wannabe bitch, and you failed at that. Like your
Listen.
marriage, like your
Listen.
life, like your trip, what you had.
Oh yeah, I didn't have a marriage. I remember that. I was like, I never had a marriage. Like your trip. She went on a trip.
In the garden, like Eric, even your brother got based more than what you did while rolling around on the green outside.
Even your brother got based more than you did. I'm a remember that, Candor. Oh.
At this point, you're probably not avoiding
Yeah.
therapy because of stigma. You're probably avoiding therapy because you've become
That is the facts,
Look at her, look,
Melty.
with the black bra.
It is not the facts, Candor.
Facts. It's the facts.
I don't like living alone.
I don't.
I don't like it. I start thinking about things.
Get a
Like-
roommate. Get a roommate.
Get
Ask
a
Amy
roommate.
to
No,
move in with.
get a roommate.
Yeah, move in with Amy.
Amy always makes me, she always tries to make me fight everybody. Why the fuck I want to fight everybody?
You two loved each other.
No. Well, I don't have anything against her, but I don't want to fucking, I'm sorry, Candor. I don't want to effing fight everybody. I want to have fucking fun.
You just want to be spaced out on your way, don't you?
Fucking fun.
Yeah.
So, Melty,
What?
let us know when you're going to decide on moving out with Mum. You've been living with her 4 years plus now.
She does
Come
the
on,
body language.
You must have some
She gets
money
it, she
saved
nails it all. There was the body language and everything at this time.
up. It can't have all
Michelle.
went on your habit.
Well, the last $15 I had to give to Eric.
Hi.
Oh god.
What?
Why did you have to give it to Eric?
Because he freaking asked for it, dummy.
Don't say you paid Eric to have sex.
I never said that. You're twisting
I never said that.
my words.
Okay. Just putting it out there. Melty, why are you obsessed in my love life?
Oh, okay, that's enough of that. Oh, that was funny. Oh, it was funny. Wasn't that funny? She does it great. We need another melty. We need another melty wine bars. Oh, okay, boys and girls, we're going. We're gonna end with that. We love Amy Jones. She did a great job today doing Denise too. If you guys want to see it or catch it, you're gonna have to become a member over there at Candor's house, Candor's Playhouse. We need Candor's Playhouse. And she's really fucking funny. Like she really is. She did Denise today. Good. She's talking about her pound cakes. I mean, she got dirty. I love Amy Jones. I want to go out and hang out with her. I want to have some fun, Amy Jones. She's really great. All right, you guys, that's enough for me today. I think that's enough for me today. Tomorrow we may do I don't know, depending on the weather. Here comes chocolate melty. If I go to retail therapy tomorrow, I do got to get my nails. I'm telling you just too much. I'm TMI. I'm telling you too much. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm like, all this shit that I got to go do. I got too much to do. Too little time. All right, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm sorry about the boring ass Joe shit in the beginning, but I just had to do it. Joe, you shouldn't have fucked with Kaylee. You really shouldn't fuck with Kaylee. Yeah, you really shouldn't have. But everybody else, thank you guys. Please smash the like, and I will see you guys later. Bye.